Hello, or as we say in Greece, yeah.
Yeah, you just learned how to say hello in Greek.
My name is Anna,
And I'm Dimitris.
and we are here today to talk about our beautiful country,
Greece.
also known as Hellas.
So just stay with us to learn a lot of interesting things about Greece.
Greece is a European country. If you want to travel from Tifton, Georgia to Athens, Greece, you have to cross the Atlantic Ocean and fly for almost 6,000 miles.
Wow, that's a long way. Athens is the capital of Greece, and almost half of the population of the country lives there. Greece is slightly smaller than Alabama, and it has close to 11 million people. The landscape is mostly mountainous, while there are more than 2,000 islands. For example, I am from an island called Evia, which is the second biggest island in the country.
Well, I am from an island too, which is called Crete, and it is the biggest island in the country. Regardless the size of the islands, all the islands are very beautiful. The houses are all white with blue doors, windows, and roofs. You can wander around the picturesque alleys and swim in the amazing blue waters of the Mediterranean Sea.
In fact, international tourists exceed the Greek population by more than 3 times every summer.
Back to the map again to see our neighbors and understand better where Greece is located. Greece is bordered by Albania, Bulgaria, Turkey, North Macedonia, and it shares maritime borders with Cyprus, Egypt, Libya, and Italy.
Let's see now our national flag. The flag has 9 equal horizontal stripes of blue alternating with white. According to popular tradition, the 9 stripes represent the 9 syllables of the phrase Ελευθερία ή θάνατος, which means freedom or death. The 5 blue stripes for the syllables Ελευθερία, freedom, and the 4 white stripes represent the words ή θάνατος, which means or death. Moreover, in the upper left corner, there is a white cross which symbolizes the Eastern Orthodox Christianity. The flag was officially adopted in 1822.
However, Greece is a very old place. Minoan civilization is one of the oldest civilizations in Greece, which took place at the island of Crete between 2700 to 1450 BC. They had their own language, which has not been deciphered yet, their own legends, such as Minotaur, and it was an advanced and rich society. Unfortunately, when the volcano at the island of Thera, also known as Santorini, erupted, a tsunami destroyed this civilization.
Let's move forward now a few centuries and go to ancient Athens. During Pericles' era, the city of Athens was thriving. In fact, the 5th century BC is called the Golden Age of Pericles. One of the most important monuments built by that period was the Parthenon. It was dedicated to the goddess Athena, who was the patron of Athens, and it is considered an enduring symbol of ancient Greece, Athenian democracy, and Western civilization, and one of the world's greatest cultural monuments. In case, though, you cannot visit it in Greece, there is a replica of it in Nashville, Tennessee.
There are many different legends and myths, but probably the one that everybody knows is about the 12 Olympian gods. The gods were living in Mount Olympus, which is the highest mountain of Greece. Its peak is 9,570 feet. The king of the gods was Zeus, and every god has special powers and duties. For example, Demeter was the goddess of agriculture, and Ares was the god of war. People were organizing events to honor their gods.
One of them was the Olympic Games, which was not just a sporting event, but a religion event as well to honor Zeus. The Olympic Games were so important that all war and conflicts were postponed until the Games were finished. The winners of the events were admired and immortalized in poems and statues, and were getting an olive wreath since there were no gold or silver medals by that time.
But Greece is not only the birthplace of Olympic Games. Ideas such as democracy, philosophy, literature, theater, mathematical principles, and the list goes on and on, also originated in Greece.
Greek culture is also about food. Greek cuisine is a Mediterranean cuisine. Greek cookery use of vegetables, olive oil, grains, fish, meat, and wine. It has a long history of thousands of years, with dishes originating from ancient Greece. However, it has been influenced by other cultures such as Middle Eastern, Ottoman, and Italian cuisine. And I highly recommend you when you visit Greece to eat as much Greek food as possible.
One of the ways we like to have fun is to go to a taverna, where we eat Greek food and listen to Greek music. But let's talk a bit more about some fun facts.
Did you know that the NBA MVP of 2019 was Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is Greek?
Also, in Greece, we don't celebrate only our birthdays, but our name days as well. So we receive gifts twice per year.
Ha. If you see someone in Greece waving at you with their palm open, then it's not for saying hello, but it is an insult. So be careful.
It's very common to see kids and women to wear a jewelry with an eye like this. It is for their own protection from the evil eye. Also, you might think that someone spits on you after giving you a compliment. Well, don't worry, they don't spit on you. It's a way to protect you from the evil eye as well.
We are going to leave you now with a drawing of two people wearing Greek traditional uniforms. They are called choias. You can see them if you visit the parliament and see the Greek presidential guards.
We hope you enjoyed our presentation about Greece.
Thank you for being with us, or as we say in Greece, ευχαριστώ.
Ευχαριστώ.